Once upon a time, in a quaint coastal town, there lived an elderly lighthouse keeper named Mr. Thomas. He had spent his entire life tending to the town's beloved lighthouse, perched on a rocky cliff overlooking the sea. Every evening, Mr. Thomas would climb the winding staircase of the lighthouse and light its powerful beacon. The warm, reassuring glow of the lighthouse served as a guiding star for sailors, helping them navigate safely through the treacherous waters. One calm and clear night, as Mr. Thomas stood in the lantern room, he noticed a young seagull perched on the ledge. It appeared to be injured, with a wounded wing. Mr. Thomas felt a deep sense of compassion and decided to help the injured bird. He carefully approached the seagull, speaking softly to reassure it. Gently, he picked up the wounded creature and fashioned a small splint for its wing. Mr. Thomas then placed the seagull in a comfortable box with some fresh fish to eat and left it in the lantern room while he tended to his lighthouse duties. As the days passed, Mr. Thomas diligently cared for the injured seagull, providing it with food, water, and companionship. They became unlikely friends, and the seagull would watch with interest as Mr. Thomas tended to the lighthouse. Weeks turned into months, and the seagull's wings slowly healed. It grew stronger with each passing day, thanks to Mr. Thomas's care and attention. Eventually, the day arrived when the seagull was ready to take flight once more. On that evening, with a bittersweet feeling in his heart, Mr. Thomas carried the seagull to the open window of the lantern room. With a gentle toss, the seagull spread its wings and soared into the night sky, circling the lighthouse before disappearing into the horizon. Mr. Thomas watched with a smile, knowing that he had not only been a beacon of light for sailors, but also a source of hope and healing for a wounded seagull. It was a reminder that even in the darkest of times, kindness and compassion could illuminate the path to recovery and freedom. With a heart full of contentment, Mr. Thomas resumed his duties as the lighthouse keeper, knowing that he had shared a special moment with a feathered friend under the starry night sky. As he climbed into his cozy bed that night, the gentle beam of the lighthouse swept across his room, casting a soothing rhythm of light and shadow. Mr. Thomas closed his eyes, feeling the peace and serenity that only a lighthouse by the sea could bring, and drifted off into a tranquil sleep. And so, in that quiet coastal town, the lighthouse continued to shine brightly, both as a guide to sailors and a symbol of the enduring power of compassion. I hope this short and heartwarming bedtime story brings you peace and relaxation before sleep. Good night.